Welcome to this special edition, legislative update of the Montana Majority Report. I'm President of the Senate, Matt Regier. I'm joined here by Senator Carl Glimm out of the Flathead Valley. Carl, it's great to have you here. You got Senate Bill 90 coming in, property taxes, huge things at the door. We heard from the people of Montana, do something about our property taxes. Give us a brief rundown of Senate Bill 90.
Yeah, so Senate Bill 90 is going to be great permanent property tax relief for the citizens of Montana. We're going to use some of the tourist tax, the bed tax money, rental car tax money. We're going to put that back towards property taxes. We're going to let people have a little credit there and let the tourists start paying for some of the infrastructure that they use when they come to visit our great state.
I think that's a great premise. So, yeah, when tourists, some Montanans, but mostly tourists that come stay at a hotel or campground or Airbnb, they're all paying that 8% tax, and a lot of that's going to the general fund. We have a huge general fund surplus. We don't need that going to the general fund. So I love that premise of let's give it back where the tourists are causing their footprint that right now homeowners are paying for. So can you talk a little bit about the numbers? What could Montanans be looking at saving on their property tax?
So the projection for the first year for the rebate or the credit will be $437 for each primary residence in the state.
Wow.
So that's real money.
And so that's just primary residents? Like, do out-of-staters get this?
Nope. So this is we're trying to tailor it specifically for Montana residents. So it's primary residents. So your main house you're living in is where that credit will show up.
And this is a one-time deal or ongoing? Speak a little of that.
It's going to be permanent property tax relief. So it's going to be every year. We're going to keep rebating it back to you, keep giving you a credit. It'll show up specifically on your property tax record. When that comes in the mail, you'll be able to see that credit on there every year. I think the fourth year they were projecting that it would be $475. So it's projected to keep climbing.
Oh, so just as more tourists come to the state, more of that bed tax is paid, more of the rental cars that they're renting, that number goes up, and then the credit on everybody's property tax go up. Is that?
Yep. Yep, you bet.
So ongoing and hopefully increasing every year.
Great news, huh?
That is great. That is great news. So tell us a little bit about the legislative process. Where is it? Where is Senate Bill 90 right now?
So Senate Bill 90 is getting its first hearing today in the Senate. After that, it will move on and go to the Senate floor. Once it passes the full Senate floor, then it moves over to the House. And it'll have hearing over there and then move through the House, and then it moves on to the governor's desk for him to sign.
Great. So people of Montana, you want your property taxes lowered, weigh in, right? You can email legmt.gov, give the committee an email and say, hey, lower my property taxes, get behind Senate Bill 90.
You bet. I know there's going to be a whole ton of people there testifying against it today. But my point is going to be that the people that it's going to benefit are at home working in part to pay their property taxes. And so they won't be there to testify today. So if you can send them an email, that's great.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Carl. Thanks for joining us. And join us again, Montana, next time for a quick legislative update. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.